To illustrate how we add various shapes, arrows, text boxes, and audio onto an animation while we create it, let's start with a little passing drill with players 1 and 2. We first go up into action mode and we click on player 1. Now we would like to add a little 5-second buffer before the action starts to add 5 seconds of audio at the beginning of this drill. We take the first timing dot for player number 1 and we advance it to the 5-second mark. At this point we click the take icon to pick up the puck, and then we advance number 1 into the face-off circle. With player 2, again we advance the first timing dot to 5 seconds so that player 2 will now start skating at the 5-second mark, and we'll advance player 2 up beside player 1. Now we'd like to illustrate how a passer must lead the player on the ice to have the player and puck arrive at the same destination on time. So let's pick a shape and let's pick an arrow. Now with arrows you can have them double-sided or single-sided points. Let's do this one. We start with the arrow by clicking on the playing surface and dragging the point to the place we want to keep it and then let it go. Now, we'd like to add text. On the upper right, after clicking the T, we type in the text we wish to add to the playing surface. Lead the player with the pass. We now click the playing surface where we would like to add the text, and if we're not happy we click on the hand and move it around in the position, and when we're happy we click on the playing surface to fix it into position. At this point we need to adjust the timing of everything. We go into action mode. We click on player 1, we can see that player 1 finishes skating at 6.43 seconds. We'd like the player to wait there until this 10-second mark, so we add 2 timing dots and we advance that last timing dot to 10 seconds. You can see that there's 0 kilometer speed on the timeline, so the player is waiting there till the 10-second mark. We do the same with player 2. We click on player 2, we add 2 timing dots to have that player wait in position until the 10-second mark. We must do the same with the shape and with the text box. So we see the drill starts at 5:02 and then the action stops at 6:47. So we would like that arrow to pop in at 7 seconds during the time the players are stopped, and then we would like to pop out just before the players start again at about 9.7 seconds. And now we'll do the same with the text box so that the text box pops into the animation at 7 seconds and then pops back out of the animation at 9.7 seconds. Now we can continue to animate the drill. We click on player 2 and advance it to the position where player 2 is going to take that pass. We click on player 1, we click pass. We click player 2 to finish the passing action, and then we'll drag player 2 down close to the far blue line. And let's do the same with player 1. Now we can click play to check out our animation, see the timing of everything. We start the drill running. We have a 5-second buffer to add audio, and then the play starts. The arrow and the text box pop in, and then they pop out again at the 10-second mark, and then the play continues. Now for the next part of this drill, we'd like to show you how to make a chip pass into an area. So what we do is we go back into object mode and we go back into shape, and this time we're going to take a circle to add to the playing surface. Now we can have a filled one or an empty one. This time we're going to have a filled one. We click on the playing surface and we drag it to get the shape and the position of the circle that we wish to have. We now go back into action mode and we'll advance number 2 and we'll use the dump key to make a chip pass out in front of player number 1. We touch the playing surface. We click on the X to fix in a position, and now we can advance player 1 down into the zone to pick up that puck. We take the puck, we'll take another couple of strides, we click shoot, and we touch the net to finish the shooting action, and then we'll stop beside the net. With player 2, we'll skate down to the zone and stop in a rebounding position. Now at this point we need to set the timing as well as the area circle. So we go down and we advance that bottom first timing dot, and as you can see as we do that, the gray timing dots are moving along. You can see on the bottom line the gray dot is now in position to shoot, and that's where we want the circle to pop into the animation, and we want the animation to pop out just as player 1 shoots at 17.36 seconds. So now we go back into play mode and we'll play it one more time. We click play. We have our 5-second buffer where we'll now be adding audio. The arrow and the text box pop in and out. Players advance. The circle appears and then pops back out, and the players stop at the net. Now, when you're editing or creating a drill in play mode, you can add audio by clicking mic on, and then by clicking the red record button to start the audio going. In this drill, we're going to show you how to lead a player with a pass on the ice. Player 1 and player 2 start at the same time, but player 1 must make that pass out in front of player 2 so player 2 can skate onto the puck without having to change speeds. You can also lead a player by chipping a puck into an area out in front of the player and letting him skate onto it. Now, you can see the audio icon down below, and if you don't wish to have the audio on while playing it, just click to turn it off.